Howdy YouTube, DarlingtonFarm here. Just had somebody ask me what, or to do a video on, what router bits I use in the Shark here, so I thought I would show you. I keep all my router bits here in the sustainer. Kind of my most common ones here are the 60-degree bit. I've got a 90-degree V-bit there. I've got a 1/2 inch. Actually, I've got several of these laying around here. This one's a really dull one, just 1/2 inch. Kind of spiral, it's not really a spiral, but you know how it's kind of tapered cutter there. Those are really nice for hogging out large areas. I've got a couple of core box type ones here. That's a 3/8 core box there. That's not really a core box, but these are nice if you're making sort of a faux raised panel. And then I have a couple more of those right here. These, actually this one came with a bushing on it to where you could use it with a template, but this is really nice if you're making doors with like a raised panel or, something along those lines. Another one there. What other ones do I use here? I've got an 1/8 inch ball nose, a 1/4 inch ball nose, and then I think that is a, what is that one right off the top of my head? I couldn't tell you. It is a, I think it is a 62 thousandths ball nose, if I remember correctly. Then I also have some end mills here. That's just a 4-flute, 1/4 inch end mill. And I also have another, this is an 1/8 inch 2-flute end mill. And then I have, actually I have a couple of these these are a Freud up spiral. These are really nice for doing a, your rough cut on MDF. These work really well for that. They don't really fuzz up a whole lot. And then back here, these are kind of more specialized. These are really nice if you're making a rounded flute molding or something like that. Really tricky to get these to where they match up. I don't know that I would ever do this again. I just had one job like that and it ended up looking okay, but not really to be super to my liking. But I think you could use these for other ones. As you can see there, it's just a 2-flute. I think you could probably use these for, make sort of like a faux raised panel type thing. And I think that would look okay. I've got a set here from Eagle America where, I've got different sizes there. And that's pretty much the bits I use in the Shark there. With it, at least with the version that I got, unless I kind of make some modifications to it, you're kind of limited by the 1/4 inch chuck size. And that kind of is a, kind of a bummer. If I were doing this again, I definitely would get something other than the Shark. I was looking around, and I kind of like the looks of the Laguna. They're, sort of one that's similar price point. I don't remember the name of it, right off the top of my head. But it was a little bit bigger, a little bit more expensive. But I think you'd probably get a bit better machine for the money. It's not too bad. I think if I were doing it again, I probably would not buy this thing. It's kind of, I think, a little overpriced. The only thing, if I ever get time, I may sit down and use this to build a bigger machine, or I may just buy a shop bot. I'm kind of really looking at, in the future, maybe a shop bot, like a 4x8 foot cut. That's kind of what I have my heart set on once I move to a bigger building. I'm kind of planning on building a new building out at the farm and move everything over there where I can have room, a lot more room. As you can see, I'm kind of cramped in here. So yeah, that's pretty much, those are pretty much the bits I use. Again, yeah, this machine, if you're just doing it for fun, I think would be, kind of a cool toy. For kind of what I wanted to use it for, more of a production type, or, kind of use it for making one-offs, it's okay. But I would look at a different machine. I looked at also the heavier duty version of this when I was down in Indy, and I was not impressed. I don't think it is worth the money, quite frankly. I think what I may do to this one is kind of fudge things around here where I can put, a router in it with a 1/2 inch, with a 1/2 inch chuck in it, just just for kind of that added versatility. I think it's relatively sturdy. But it just it's it is what it is. It's a plastic frame machine here, and there's definitely a lot of flex in the guides down here. So anyway, yeah, that's what it is. Those are my sort of bits, likes and dislikes about the machine. If anybody else has any other sort of suggestions on things to do use it for or anything like that, feel free, message me on here. Thank you for watching, and click, comment, subscribe.